Welcome to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Sign to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
And by the way, welcome back to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. We're playing Iron Kingdoms. Fools Rush In. I said my opening there.
Electric Boogaloo.
Ooh, Electric Boogaloo.
So I'm Jason Yamada, and I'm playing Colby Sterling, or the Boss. She is a female human Midlander, intellectual field mechanic soldier. I don't know if I should keep going.
You can keep going.
Oh, okay. No, that's about
You can
it.
share as much as you want.
I'm going to be the commander of the Black River Irregulars, a group of 4 mercenaries striking out on their own. And I've got a steam jack, named Doorstop.
Big Steam Jack.
You done? Okay. My name is Erica Yamada. I am playing Eilish Garrity, the Sleuth. I am tall and lanky fellow with dirty blonde hair. I wear stylish tailored plate armor that fits obviously perfectly.
Sorry.
I apparently think the boss is sometimes a bit pushy, but highly competent, particularly in battle. I prefer her yelling at her laborjack rather than me, but we work well together, mostly.
Go team.
Go Team Venture.
Go Team Iron?
BRI.
Yes.
My name is Jerome Anderson. I'm playing Gardic Stonebrow, the muscle, which is appropriate. I'm playing a mighty trollkin bounty hunter / man-at-arms. You are all weak, soft, pale skins, and I am large and blue. That's the important thing. Yeah, everyone is just tiny. So very tiny and soft. Edible.
Squishy.
Edible as well. Yeah, I'm the bruiser. I follow the boss because she is the boss, but other than that, everyone else...
Soft and tiny.
And the only reason I follow the boss is because you have the only thing bigger than me.
Alright, my name's Ashley Noyes, and I'm playing Milo Boggs, the Specialist, a male skilled human alchemist thief. I didn't read my character sheet, so...
Shall I can hit pause. There is a pause button.
Sure, let's hit pause. Cut that. Sorry.
And by the way, Jerome, points on Loot Crate.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I stole this from my boss's loot crate.
You shouldn't just not turn it off anymore. He's gonna miss all the fun stuff. Okay, so I'm Ashley Noyes. I'm playing Milo Boggs, a specialist, male skilled human alchemist thief. Ugly, short, and wiry, but it's okay because I have a gas mask to cover my face.
You were really raised with the mask of shame, and it just made your career.
Pretty much. What's this? Oh, I like to steal shit and blow things up.
That's good. That's good aspirations.
I'd say so. It's like really close to my life aspiration. Right. Let's do this shit.
Let's do this shit. Okay, so pretty much let me get into the plot, because by the way, I apologize in advance. This plot is very wordy. If you'd like, I can surmise it to shorten things up a lot.
Oh, I love wordy.
Okay.
It helps
Because
set the stage.
just to set the stage is literally this page of
Holy
me read
freaking
to
crap.
you.
Do it.
It's
Okay.
a long paragraph. It's like we're at the SATs all over again.
Introduction written by Faulkner.
So which one of you guys, by the way, would like to read about your mercenary organization, the Black River
I think
Irregulars?
so. The boss should.
The boss.
Yeah, boss.
As the Black River Irregulars, the four of you have started your own small mercenary outfit called the Black River Irregulars. Having scraped together enough money to set up shop in Corvus, your company is just getting established, taking on a variety of minor tasks, usually escort or bodyguard work, but sometimes going after bounties or fighting for hire. You are a tight-knit group and rely on one another to get the jobs done. Keeping your numbers small keeps profits high. You're still waiting on the City Watch to approve your charter, and you know the main person in a position to make that happen is Watch Sergeant Morton Rourke. My lips will be wet for him. Who has let you operate without a charter so long as you help him out from time to time. See what I'm saying? He keeps saying it won't be long before your group can become legit. Oh, Jesus Christ. No wonder my mouth is dry. Oh, man. But you're starting to wonder. Oh, should I read the standing?
Sure.
As the boss, I am the captain of the irregulars, and am in charge. But it's not like running a military outfit, or anything like that. The people that are working for me don't respond well to having orders shouted at them, so I have to rely on persuasion and showing good tactical sense. I got your back.
One doesn't just tell the troll kid, do it because I said so. Do it because my steam jack's bigger than you.
Do it because I threw some meat over there.
Okay, so pretty much this is based in Five Fingers, which, like I mentioned earlier, it's kind of like if you take Hong Kong, Tortuga, put the horrible places together. It's a really scum and villainy kind of place. With, the City Watch pretty much being in charge. There's some political power, but the City Watch really control everything. After all, who knows how many kickbacks they get from the scum and villainy. So pretty much you guys want their approval because you need your charter to be actually recognized. Because once you get legit, you're too legit to quit.
Throw a gang sign in that, please.
Sounds sad.
Oh, God.
I only have 3 fingers.
West Side all day.
Makes it very difficult.
Milo probably doesn't have many fingers.
You're a troll. Just split one in half. You'll be fine.
It'll grow back together.
All right, to set the stage, you guys were getting back, getting to some downtime, and then business happens. I hate when business happens. So, it was with some haste that you responded to Corvus City Watch's Lieutenant Morton Rourke's urgent missive. You were settling in for a warm dinner at the common room of a small house serving as your charter's base of operations in a vaguely respectable part of town. Vaguely, very vaguely, because is Five Fingers respectable? Not really. When
This
a
is the
hairy...
3 fingers.
When a harried messenger arrived, he carried a scrawled message from Lieutenant Rourke pleading for you to come to his guard tower as soon as possible. Remember, boss, he knows he's pleading for you to come to the tower. Tower.
I'll get my
I like how you got that all over.
I'll get my machining lube ready.
You got that big
Make
wrench
sure it
for a
landed.
reason.
Yeah. It's for leverage.
You grumbled about the interruption, but the lieutenant is the last person standing between you and official recognition of your mercenary charter, and his reputation for rejecting petitions is legendary. He's all about rejection. Without his stamp of approval, you'll be forced to relocate to another city and start your business from scratch. You You strapped on your armor, checked your blades, and loaded your pistols before setting out to the soggy waterfront of southwest Corvus. A misting of rain surrounds you as you arrive at the Watch's prominent guard tower. Its 3 stories of dark gray stone rise above the square. Only a few blocks from the waterfront, and the chill grows as you approach the river. The sun is setting behind the gray clouds, and a bristling crowd moves around you, the fishmongers and shipwrights of the district heading home from their day's work. A few rusting laborjacks haul heavy goods for successful merchants, and the coal smoke they emit makes the thick, foggy air even harder to breathe. But it's not steampunk.
It's because it's magic.
As you approach the tower stairs, a figure opens the iron-studded wooden door. Lieutenant Rourke's black hair and withered features are unmistakable as he motions for you to enter. I'm like, I should have a picture. Where's that picture? Dude, thanks. Dude.
You already did.
We just hit the loading screen, guys.
Loading. It's supposed to be a picture of him, I believe, on the cover.
Oh.
Well, kind of not really, but yeah, it could be.
Yeah, that works. Whatevs.
They call it black hair, but it's kind of like a misty gray.
Oh.
The booze and the pistol. Guns and alcohol. They go together in every realm. Okay, so where were we? Lieutenant Rourke's black hair and withered features are unmistakable, and as he motions for you to enter, the main guard room is empty, but for a few racks of armor and weapons lining the walls, and a large wooden table holding only a few empty metal tankards. A blond man you recognize as one of Rourke's subordinates, Sergeant Hill, stands at attention near the stairs that lead down to the tower cells.
Keep your hands to yourself, Milo.
The middle-aged lieutenant is wearing the mail of the Corvus City Watch, and the city symbol is on the right steel shoulder pad. A pistol and sword hang from his belt. He forces a smile, but is obviously distressed. He gestures for you to make yourselves comfortable without pause. He closes the heavy door behind you and speaks. By the way, this is going back to Rourke. I'm sorry for the rush, but I've got a bloody mess of a situation on my hands and not much time. I know you can get things done. You've proven that to me before. This time, it's more personal. Though just this evening, a cult of bloody Thamarites kidnapped my family and have me over a barrel. End your joke there. Bastards say I've got to steal some damn thing from an alchemist named Jorvis Torm in the industrial quarter if I want to see them again. I do it myself, but problem is if I get caught, Captain Hellstrom will hang me high, and then where's my family? I can't take this to anyone else on the watch since I'd risk the lives of anyone involved. I know you lot can take care of this. As the Trollkin flexes. So here's the plan. The cultists say they want a reinforced lockbox marked miscellaneous surplus from Torm that Torm has. You go in, get the box from Torm, and deliver it to the cult. That'll buy me time to make sure my family is safe. And then me and the boys will ambush them afterwards.
You seem trustworthy.
As the gas mask just goes... Whatever you do, don't open the box. Not only is it likely holding something dangerous, but if they think you've messed with the box, my family will pay the price. Time is running out. What do you say?
Do I get to blow shit up?
Now, let's not be rash. Do we know anything about the people that took your family?
Like if they're flammable.
Oh, I wish those damn cultists would go up in flames, but they've started sneaking into town and are trying to call some shots. All I know is that they're moving into town and they're getting very ballsy if they're willing to take my family prisoner, which my boys and I will clean them up once we get my family safe.
You've got a deal, as long as it means our charter finally gets approved.
I will personally see to it that your charter gets approved.
Then I will personally see to it that the lockbox gets delivered unmessed with.
Ooh, look
Fine.
at the thief.
All right, boss.
You can loot their corpses.
Oh, okay. At least there's that.
Any questions for him? Or are you ready to bowl?
When did you last see your family?
They were kidnapped yesterday. This morning.
Do you have any questions for him, Ailish?
No,
Sorry.
it's okay.
No.
He had to waft those long,
I did.
blonde locks back.
Then let's be off. I think the first thing we need to do is figure out a plan on how to steal this box.
As the thief starts to speak up and then gets quiet.
Yeah, I don't think the podcast is going to work well. Most of my stuff is nonverbal.
I will narrate if that
It's all
helps.
facial expressions.
Through a gas mask.
I'm in too good a company to play this. I'm gonna leave. You guys have fun. So much better role players than me.
No. You were an awesome role player.
All right.
Okay, and he does provide you guys the gentleman's address.
Oh, okay. Do we have any
Handy.
specs on his living quarters? Maybe a map or some kind of layout?
Well, all I can tell you is the alchemist does not belong to the Golden Crucible, which, by the way, out of character, Golden Crucible is like the alchemist guild. Hardcore guys. They have nicely armed mercenaries that work for them, pretty
I'm
much.
guessing I'm not part of those.
That's good. That means we can stay out of trouble.
So he is not affiliated with them himself. But he's basically a cantankerous alchemist that his shop blows up on occasion.
And what will happen if we get caught?
Is the watch going to stay out of our way?
He steeples his fingers, looking across the table, serious, and then looking at the trollkin, who's kind of intimidating there, just glaring and I think chewing on either some undigested meat in his teeth. I can promise you that if the watch arrests you for anything, that I can stretch out any proceedings long enough to fix things so that you don't come to any jail time. But
Except while we're in jail waiting.
I'll make sure the watch have already been diverted away from his shop, so there shouldn't be any problem with the watch catching you as long as you move quickly.
And there will be no consequences to our charter?
Your charter will be safe.
Okay. So about that layout.
Unfortunately, no one knows what the inside of his laboratory and living quarters looks like.
I bet you'd make a good lab for me to set up my grenade shop.
That's phase 2 of the operation. You slow down a little bit. We only have enough coin to roll this one.
I can probably handle some coin. I'm not going to steal from the box, though. Don't worry.
Just do whatever you have to do to get my family.
One last question then. With his address in tow, do you know his usual goings on?
Unfortunately, he keeps himself cloistered up into his shop, usually working all through the days and night.
Interesting. And he runs his shop out of his house.
He usually has things delivered from his shop. He doesn't have an actual shop where mercantile can be sold. He takes special orders and then delivers them.
Interesting.
I have no idea how they know that there's a crate listed as miscellaneous supplies. I hope that there's only one such crate there.
It's very generic that it's going to be hard to believe, but we can only hope.
It's going on night now.
going on.
So the cover of darkness should aid you in getting in and getting out with what you need.
He should be home, though, since it is nightfall.
That is possible.
And he does stay at his house. Ailish, I suggest that you go to the man's residence and you watch. And you see if he leaves and when he leaves. You are Sleuth. You can do this for us. Is this okay?
But we don't have time for this.
Oh.
The crate has to be delivered by dawn.
All right.
Smash and grab.
And so it must be.
The thief adjusts the bandolier full of grenades.
Let out a long sigh.
I don't think you had to narrate that.
Let's go get this crate.
Okay, so you guys are heading off?
Yes.
Okay, as you hasten to cross the bridge over the Black River, you are slowed by a group of rowdy laborers making their way home. The crowd of sweat and soot-stained humans, trollkin, and gobbers, which, by the way, for those new, gobbers are basically goblins.
No.
They're just
City-fied.
Yeah, city-fied goblins.
Ah, like Gretchen. Cool.
And they got a whole kind of like a whole gremlin aspect to them. They like to take things apart.
Stay away from doorstop.
They take up a boisterous drinking song, but then steer clear of the trollkin and spiked armor and several-ton laborjack in your group. A few blocks of poorly lit cobblestone streets lead you to the bridge, into the blocks of Corvus's waterside industrial facilities and warehouses. You turn a long corner and spy what you realize must be Jarvis Torn's workshop. The workshop is a modestly sized wooden building that appears to have once been a private home around which huge warehouses sprang up. The structure is tall and narrow with a second story that leads out above the building's front door and a pair of smudged windows. Soot and industrial waste darkens the walls. Alarmingly, and then we'll whip out the map. This is the building. And dun, 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 dun.
Is it like Condor? Maybe Signar Knights?
Golden Crucible.
Oh crap.
Yep.
Ah, yes. The
Alarmingly,
the sunburst.
a pair of cloaked men stand on either side of the front door. They wear short cloaks over heavy armor and helms. Each holds a sword at the ready and a large shield cannon. By the way, that's a cannon with a shield with a cannon barrel. Bearing the unmistakable emblem of the Order of the Golden Crucible.
Yeah.
The pair of men guarding the door are members of the Order of the Golden Crucible, the Crucible's guard, and arrive shortly before you, apparently. And the door seems slightly ajar, by the way.
Your door is
So, where would you guys like to, from this side of the street, come from? By the way, you can always,
I'm gonna go with this
fall
side of the
back
street.
and come around from a different angle if you want to split up or anything like that. You guys,
I say it would be probably best that we split up and then take them from both sides, if combat needs to happen.
your boss, she's very smart.
He wants that I
And the
should go
ladies
say
at the
hi.
table giggle.
Let's examine the situation first.
Well, boss, if you'd like, you do have a large trollkin and a very handsome blonde man.
I make a pretty lady.
Alright, so there's two guys standing next to the door. Are there any other entrances into
Pretty much
potential
this
entrances?
is, all the other ones seem to have been walled up and secured very heavily, like someone's mildly paranoid.
Damn. So a charging jack couldn't break through the wall and just...
You could, but
Charging trollkin.
start smashing through buildings and folks might take offense since this is
That's
a
true.
warehouse area.
The watch might get pissed off. Okay.
That would be loud.
Let's see here. I guess there's no other choice. Here's what we'll do.
Are
They don't like
alchemical
me.
grenades loud?
So you
Oh yeah, you can
about
discharge
that.
your grenades. That's got to be legal, right?
Wait, what?
They don't like me.
Oh.
Oh, really? Why would you say they don't like you?
Well, you know, I tend to hold a grudge.
Is that part of your...
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So...
Oh, you have Captain America earrings. That's cute.
So we'll have
Favorite
Ailish
superhero.
and... what was the character's name again?
Gardic.
Gardic. Awesome. We'll split up. Ailish and Gardic approach from the
Other spot?
east, and we'll come from the west.
Can I approach quickly with my hammer?
Oh hell, why not? Let's just do it. Let's just crush these guys.
Excellent.
Okay.
I have no idea.
We're over
Okay.
here.
Yep.
You want us over here?
Now remember your leadership ability. Anyone within
And
your
you wanna
command
be
range
over
gets
here?
that bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
want to stand on the
depending
building.
on how this works, actually,
What?
He's contemplating. The boss is contemplating.
She.
Yes, she's contemplating.
What kind of
Chronos.
bombs do you have?
I have smoke and fire.
Because there might be more inside. So we may actually want to... Yeah. I think that's better.
Well,
Well,
knives as well, by the way.
Yes, I am.
okay. So...
So do you want to discuss your abilities really quick, just in case? You
That would probably
since you're all
be-
well-established
I
guys.
have no idea what you guys do, even though we're well established group.
And here's your specialty.
Seriously, charging
You have
smash is
acid
like
bombs,
Yeah,
cinder
is a-
bombs,
is a
explosive grenades.
fantastic
smoke grenades.
opening gambit
Oh,
for me.
gotcha.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. But the first thing is... we're going to have her throw a smoke bomb. And then
But
we're going to
acid is
charge
so
it.
much more fun.
Oh, you have acid too?
She has acid.
Acid, cinder, explosive grenades, and smoke grenades.
Ooh. No, we can't damage anything because it's a warehouse area. Plus, we don't know what kind of other alchemical things are inside that house.
Probably a lot.
After all,
Yeah.
her combat notes are grenades, grenades, grenades.
Hey, I was playing that up on accident.
Okay, so we'll have... I'm sorry, what was her name?
Milo.
Okay, that's right. Milo, Ailish, and Gardic. Okay. So at the signal of the smoke grenade, Gardic, charge in and see if you can knock them both out? Or engage both of them at once?
Engaging it can probably do. Knocking out. One.
Alright. And then...
Just lay on them. Garnet, just lay on them.
what can you do, honey?
All I have is a sword.
Now,
Short
one thing,
sword.
too, you can do when you move, if you charge something, basically you move at least 3 inches, but you basically go straight to the next target. On your turn, if you do a melee attack, you get boosted damage for free.
Oh,
Because you're
wow.
basically running, and when you're taking your attack, you're doing an attack with boosted damage. So, like, opening gambit type of deal, charging is a really great way to start stuff.
Yeah.
Especially if you see a guy who's got a shield with a giant freaking cannon on it.
Yeah, but shouldn't the smoke disorient them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Am I crazy?
Get, you sure?
Also, don't you have magic?
What do your grenades
magic.
do?
Alright.
What can you do? Arcane bolt, aura,
This doesn't
protection,
have it.
light in the darkness.
I'm like Jesus.
There we go. So here's what we'll do. I want you to throw the smoke bomb. I want you to cast Arm of Protection on Gardic. And then when he charges, I'll send my Warjack as well to charge the other guy. And we should be good.
Best laid plans.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so you have the beginnings of a plan. So you're not talking to these guys at all? You're just kind of like bust into action? Completely okay with that, since you know you need to get in this building and these guys shouldn't be here. And
Well, it's better to catch them off guard than
Just
to...
have Milo walk up and be
Okay.
like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Drop. Run away.
Oh no, what's that at your feet?
Your shoes are
your straps are unstrapped. Okay, so as you guys start walking closer to these guys, are you being intimidating or trying to be nonchalant?
Trying to...
The troll whistling nonchalant,
Yeah.
boots whirling his mouth.
Giant hammer.
I think trying to be nonchalant.
Okay.
You don't think we're gonna come
Is there any
across
kind of roll
this
for
now,
that?
shall I?
Like,
I'll just give you that you're being non-threatening because
Oh, okay.
people are walking the streets and stuff. It's
Yeah.
just that it is kind of intimidating. Two large groups coming towards each other here. So I'll say you guys get within, say,
oh, wonderful.
this distance.
That's within my pistol range. And it should be within my command range once you guys hit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative. Nobody's surprised. These guys are on their guard.
Yeah, it would be pretty
So
For
it's
now.
2d6 plus your initiative number.
Okay. Plus 14. 22.
Whoa.
– 16.
19.
It's been so long since I played this.
4 plus 15.
Oh,
19.
okay, so I'm at 22.
22,
Whoa.
22, 19, and 18. Right? 18?
So,
16.
do you two want to have a roll off? Because
I'm
the
ready.
specialist and the boss tied at 22.
All
Or
right.
do you just want to have a roll off
Wait.
and just decide who
No, I'm
goes?
going to have her go first. 'cause
Yeah,
I-
that's what
Okay,
I'm gonna
perfect,
throw the grenade
okay.
anyway.
Okay, so we'll put you in first, you in second. The sleuth is in third,
Plan stays the same, guys. Hopefully.
and the muscle brings up the rear.
I like to think of it as saving the best for last.
All right, so Milo, it is your turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna lob a grenade over there. A smoky
Okay,
one.
a smoky one.
Yeah, that it says to see the reference sheet.
So see your reference sheet.
So we're gonna see the reference sheet.
I think that's the
which
back, isn't it?
is
Grenade.
grenade. Range is so you're using your smoke one.
Yes.
Range is 8 inches.
Yes.
Create cloud effect. And
Yes. Or a protection.
AoE 3 inches. So go
Oh, it
ahead
only puts it on self.
and
So I can't.
Shoot an arcane bolt then.
okay. Let's go back to the side real quick and
See if you can avoid hitting. Critic.
Here you go. So you're +6.
+6. Is it
We'll see what
two
happens
dice?
because I don't know
It's
how
2
magic
dice
works
plus
in
6.
this. I'm pretty sure it'll be.
Okay, so which are you going for in between them or
Oh,
right on
I
one?
should have said that. Yeah, I was going for in between them because the
Okay.
range.
Betwixt.
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 Yeah.
Betwixt
Uh-oh.
their
My
nethers.
range is only 3 inches.
So-
or the area of effect.
Oh, awesome! Sweet.
Okay, so sucks for them. Smoke bomb goes off and just smoke everywhere at the doors. These guys were not happy. Okay, so are you going to stay where you are? Or are you going to move? You can move up to 6 inches.
I'm
you
gonna
can stay at a
move because
distance.
now they know where I am and I should move while they're
Okay.
in smokiness. Go here.
Okay. All right. Anything for your quick action? Pretty much.
I want. Can it? What?
bust out.
Can,
So you made an attack as you get a quick action as well. You can.
Can I throw a knife? Because I have the bandolier that has them.
Oh well, the grenade was your attack.
Oh.
So, but you can take cover to give yourself +2 to defense.
Okay.
You can,
Yes, I will take cover.
Oh, actually, sorry. No, you did take a quick action because you pulled the pin on the grenade. So you pulled the pin on the
Oh.
grenade and fired it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pulling a pin on the
Yeah.
grenade.
I definitely did that.
Okay.
Yes.
Just tink, tink, tink. I
It's
forgot.
a special grenade.
You're supposed to count, right?
All right, so Sterling. Hey, I've seen some horrible grenade mishaps. We see the
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I dropped my grenade. Can I have that back real quick?
Just toss it over here.
Give her a nudge. Give her a nudge.
All right.
Would you do me a favor and just dive on it for me? So Sterling, it is your turn.
So is commanding doorstop a quick action or what is it?
Commanding Doorstop to do one of his drives, which
Yeah.
are basically his actions. It's a quick action for you.
Cool. I'll do a charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we'll do a charge on that guy who
Okay.
hopefully is not aware that this is about to happen.
Okay,
Cross
so
my fingers.
okay. Woo, woo. You like that?
What do I roll?
So it's going to be on his character sheet. You should have an attack.
My mat is 4.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 4.
8 plus 4 is 12.
12. And his defense is 11. You hit.
What's a P and S? What does that mean?
That's
POW and
basic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it. You are the experienced player here, so go ahead and say it.
It's POW and strength. So it's the strength of your jack plus the power of the weapon. I don't know if you actually have a weapon or if it's just...
It's a halberd.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it actually should have its...
It's a metric.
Oh, and I get a +2 to my attack roll as well on charge.
And
Oh.
you also get the charge damage, so you'll have 3 dice plus 2
Plus that
whatever
number.
whatever your piece
So
is.
3.
So 3 because you charged.
So 1 more.
Oh, no. That's
Oh.
for damage we're talking.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're going to roll the 2d6 plus this for damage, and since you did charge, you get that. You get that extra one there. Yeah, so you're doing a mass... Your Steam Jack just went full-on locomotive swinging that axe. And you did just roll doubles, which is a crit.
Awesome.
How... Give me the total number.
So that's 11 plus 4, right? Or
So, yeah, that's 11. So 11 plus 11.
oh, it's 22.
22.
Holy crap!
Damn. That's pretty fucking impressive.
Also, it says here that feat points can be earned by critical success on a skill roll.
On a skill roll.
Oh, okay. All right. Damn, that was close.
But killing a guy gets you points too.
Sweet.
You're not quite there yet.
Every freaking door I've opened
okay.
today, I've slammed my elbow into.
How?
Wait, that's the wrong one.
So 22
At least
points.
it's not
It's a
a boop.
soda dance.
What was that?
At least it's not a boop.
You know what? I think I might prefer that. There's
Right on
more-
the nipple though, like dead center.
You know, I'm not sure that they're softer. You know, there's more protecting me here. Elbow, not so squishy.
He's still on his feet. Not that you can barely see through the smoke, but he just has a horrible wound from this steam jack that just came up and just smashed his weapon into him.
Okay, so I'm going to move, I guess, here.
And you still have your attack or a second quick action if you want to do a second quick action.
Oh no, I'm going to attack. Because I
Okay.
should be in range to give him a taste of slug.
And you have the ability to shoot into melee without. And are you within 1?
I am
A
4.
You are easily in 4, I'm betting.
Okay, perfect. Am I impeded by the smoke at all?
He is going to get +2 to defense because of the smoke.
Okay.
But I have faith in you here.
Awesome.
Yeah, boss.
The troll's like, this is freaking inspiring. Our boss is leading the charge.
Okay. So I'm
Now
just going
I
to
have
shoot
to
the
show
same guy.
up the jack now. but-
Yep.
I'm going to shoot the same guy that got hit.
Okay.
And that is 13,
13 will hit.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
7 plus
So
6.
2d6 plus damage.
All right. That is 26. 25. My bad.
25.
25.
Math is
Basically, your
I can't
doorstop
math.
goes up there, smashes into it, and you just nonchalantly take your gun out, take aim, and PAP! And the guy just falls back against the door with this horrible red smear where your bullet just finished him off.
You have a slug gun?
Yeah.
Okay. So a slug gun, the barrel is like that.
It's about the size of a 2-liter bottle.
It's essentially a handheld cannon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a pistol. It's a 2-liter bottle circumference barrel. Exactly.
There we go.
It's that big
Yeah,
son
yeah,
of a bitch
exactly.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no finesse to that.
It's not a nice flintlock or something like that. It's just a BLAM!
I like to
I love it
imagine
when you say flintlock.
like the bullet got barely close to his face and just
Matchlock.
the weight of it
Matchlock.
passing by killed him.
Okay, so first blood for the group. So, Sleuth, it is your turn.
Eric, too far away to have that.
Air
high
fives. Air fives.
They're
Air
all
fives
air
count.
fives.
Air fives. Ooh.
That was rough hands for forever.
Yeah.
Was the air high five because of the instruments?
All right.
How do I do that?
So I want to draw the player ones.
Oh, when you hit the number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said that they were 11, so...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How do I do that?
Yes, she doesn't know how to magic.
Okay, so you're going to magic?
Magic is hard.
Here, let me see.
Roll your arcane stats.
So, on yours,
2d6 plus arcane.
for your arcane stat, which is right here, you're +5. So,
nice.
you're going to cast, I'm assuming, the arcane bolt. Okay, so that is going to, on your character sheets, that sheet right there where it talks about fatigue, or it should talk about fatigue somewhere on there.
Well, they know we're here.
That they do.
Especially the loud blast from the slug. Jeez.
And the several tons of steel running somebody down.
The loud clinking noises.
And Gordic, do you give an arm bonus to people near you?
Only if we were base to base.
Okay.
Which I guess technically right now we probably would be.
Okay, so basically what his character has the ability, because it says so on her sheet here for combat tactics, if you stay your base next to his like that, he gives you defensive bonus, which is good to know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He's basically good for looking out for his friends.
Plus, once you get closer to me, you get a +1 to your attack rolls. And damage.
You're so tiny, fragile.
So on your character sheet, does it mention fatigue?
Yes.
Fatigue. So when you use this spell, it's going to cost you 2 fatigue. So what do you have on your... What is the max fatigue your character can take?
It's right here.
I am reading.
Okay.
Would you like to read along with me, Mr. In My Space?
Jason, if you'd like to read it out loud for the group, that'd be awesome.
If his fatigue points exceed his arc, a Will Weaver must make a fatigue roll immediately after resolving each spell he casts. To make a fatigue roll, roll 2d6. If the total is equal to or over the number of fatigue points the Will Weaver currently has, nothing happens. If the total is less than the number of fatigue points the character has, he becomes exhausted. When a character becomes exhausted, his turn immediately ends, and he cannot cast spells during the next round.
Good voice, by the way. You should be in radio or podcast.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me.
So, and it's going to cost you 2 fatigue to set that one off if you're doing the arcane bolt.
Is that bad?
No, it's you can take it.
Yeah, you have a total of 5, kitten.
So how do I do it?
Okay, so you're going to... Are you good where you are? It's got a range of 12, so you're definitely within
you're
range.
fine.
He's going to get a defense bonus because of the smoke. Basically, you take 2d6, and you can, if you want, use one of those 3 fate points to give yourself a boost on the skill.
Do you want it?
It's up to you.
Oh.
If you want to do it.
Do you guys want me to turn
Podcast After Dark.
Oh.
At least those kids aren't here. Oh my god, that was the worst thing ever.
Gotta
Let's
learn
show them how
sometime.
Asians are made.
It's called the internet.
They were saying things that I
They
got
were too
uncomfortable
well-educated.
with, like, not like if an adult said them, I would have been fine, but they were so young.
Wasn't like the oldest like 14?
Yeah.
Counter-Strike? God. Help the younger generation.
God, I was like, this is horrible.
Hit your
You
kids
became a
now
red
and
dot.
get rid of the internet.
I'll use it.
Okay, making sure your hits. Yoink.
Oh.
And by the way,
No,
you're
he
still
said
at 3.
2.
See, if you weren't at 3, you would have got one for killing that guy.
Oh.
So it's kind of a good thing to burn your chips so that we have a
So
free
you roll 3.
slot.
So you roll 3.
I roll 3.
Yeah. You're getting a bonus dice to boost the ability. You're making sure this happens.
You got it.
I don't
Nice.
got it.
What are you talking about?
You totally got it.
Okay.
That's a 16, right? Your arcane skill is 5?
This.
Yeah.
Yes, it is 5.
Okay, so 16. Your arcane blast goes out. What does it do?
I don't know. Are you as lost as I am right now? That's
Well,
okay.
No.
For
This
one,
is so easy. I
you're
don't
gonna-
understand. Come on.
the power is you're going to roll 2d6 plus that 11. And you might want to check your abilities to see if it says anything addition happens. Because some spells have additional stuff that can happen.
You're a fast caster.
Fast caster's cool.
Great
What does
power.
it say for fast caster?
The character gains 1 extra quick action each activation that can be used only to cast a spell.
Oh, hey. What about great power? What does that do?
The character can upkeep
It
1
comes with
spell
great
each
responsibility.
turn.
I was choking it down.
I'm here for all your cheesy joke needs.
That's our third operation. Cheesy jokes.
Great power. See, great responsibility.
See reference sheet.
Oh god. The character can upkeep 1 spell each turn without getting a fatigue point.
Oh, cool.
Because you do have a defensive spell there, I believe. Okay, so pretty much it's basically like his gun. It's a straightforward damage spell. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 11. 19. Okay, your bolt lances out, hits him, but he's still kicking. Basically, his
Stunned.
shield and armor take some of the damage, and he's got that sword ready, and he's looking at you. He wants to do bad things to you.
You got it. It's all
So-
you.
Are you gonna move? You still have a move if you want to move.
If you move closer to me, you get a +1 to your attack and defense. Wait, no, attack and
It's
damage.
+1 to attack and damage, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Which is nice because when the Trollkin does his charge, which I think that's what he's gonna do, he's gonna get both of those.
I move right there.
No,
Out of the way.
yeah, there you go.
You don't want to get between the soon-to-be movable object and the unstoppable machine.
And that was the last.
Bye, guys.
That was the last we saw.
You guys, you know the feeling when you like walk into the kitchen, you're like, I was here for a reason. That's what happened. I was just like, what was I gonna do? Oh god, the troll.
Okay, so unfortunately, it is the guard's turn.
Oh man.
So
Should've
he's
tried.
gonna. You know what? He's gonna charge you.
My pretty face.
Oh, no, we're good.
He wanted to ruin something pretty.
Oh my god.
Because don't they dislike you for some reason? Why do they dislike you?
You know, apparently some guy I knew did some bad stuff to them, and now that since that guy's, dead, quote unquote, it's falling to me.
Okay, so
Those bastards.
make sure to find out what your defense is.
Ooh. Oh, holy crap.
I rolled really good.
Uh-oh.
Meow.
Is it
I don't think
Is
the
it-
answer is cat.
12 or higher?
Yes.
It's 13.
He swings and barely misses you with his sword.
You probably
It's like a
went back.
Matrix.
A few of your blonde
In
hairs.
full armor.
A few of your blonde hairs get singed off with his sword stroke as he barely misses you, coughing some smoke that obviously got into his eye.
Bastard ruined my layers.
So bad.
And he basically looks at you through his visor and says, "The Golden Crucible will kill you for this." And then it's the muscle's turn.
Hello. All right.
Question is, are you further than you are not further than 3 inches,
which makes me sad.
which makes sad panda moment.
It does.
But what's the range on your command?
It is 8. Come on.
Is within 8 inches.
Yeah! Just barely touches that base.
It's all about that base,
No trouble.
And treble.
Yeah.
At this point.
and Trollkin.
So I'm going to go ahead and use one of my feat points to use Vendetta on him.
Okay, what's that?
So Vendetta, I choose a target, and I get boosted attack rolls against that enemy. So harder to miss.
And I'm assuming it comes with some nice troll vulgarity.
Yeah. So since I can't charge, or at least not mechanically, I'm still going to run up.
Okay.
Hammer. Yeah. All 310 pounds of me.
Oh, shake my war jack apart.
hammer raised, and I'm what, 7 foot?
Yeah.
big tower.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
and I'm going to drop the hammer.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
All right, so I get 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Don't forget to throw me a fate point so that
Oh,
way
yeah.
you can soon replace it.
And +1.
Yes, and don't forget your +1 for attack and damage, right?
Yes.
Because your boss is saying, you do it, Trollkin.
Kill the crap out of that.
I don't know if that actually hit.
Oh no.
Let's see. So
You're just so small.
yeah, I know. You're so tiny. I can't hit you. No, that's 13.
That will hit.
13. Sweet.
You'd think with the
That
tower
would've been
shield and the armor, their defense would be higher. It's actually not.
Man,
That
this
will
one
hit.
Sucks.
Easier to hit, hard to damage. That's the
That's the thing is they've got a really
that's the-
good arm.
That's the Iron Kingdom's way.
Yep. They're all about taking the hits.
And
Take it good.
so
Well, like look at your characters for your ARM. That's basically your soak. How much you can soak on a hit.
Oh, she took it so well.
Oh, okay. But
You're
and
all
then you.
about
Oh,
this
okay. I
one.
get
So
it, I
anything
get it.
over that then comes off your spiral. So it makes your
Cracking
spiral
sheets,
so much
little-
more helpful. Because like theirs is 14, 16 if they're standing side by side. Yeah.
that's
You
that's
like the
20.
gesture?
It would have been better if you went
Did
like
you add the
that.
ones?
101. Yeah.
Oh, is that for damage as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so 22 for
22.
could have been more.
Let's hope that no one else. steps out of
But
that
it is
building.
enough.
Sweet.
There's a chip back because
Awesome.
you swing your hammer and that hammer just impacts head into shoulders.
Ooh.
And literally like a horrible game of whack-a-mole.
Crunch.
He just the tower shield hits the ground as the rest of him is down in the ground. And he just goes down in a very loud clanky clank 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 clank. To which everyone knows that's why the Trollkin is with us.
Awesome.
And don't worry, our wizard can take credit for taking none of the damage. Okay, so you basically
Good.
So pretty much just as you've whacked them, the smoke cloud is still covering the entrance to the building. What are you guys gonna do?
Blow at it.
Let me
That could
see
be what the
here.
boss is doing to her hand cannon.
What was one of the other powers that you had?
It's totally gonna
Just
stab
use me.
people.
Light in the darkness?
Jesus.
Area around the spellcaster. Oh, no, that's not gonna work.
A light spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Just go through.
Poke him.
no, I'm gonna shield first and like start heading towards the door.
Okay.
Can the warjack just?
Just inhale it all. It's all good.
Is there a filter?
It inhales it, and out of its backside comes winter fresh. There's a little pine tree shaped thing dangling off its backside, like a tail. It makes the smog that much more tolerable.
You know, like those kitten jewel things they have for their butt now.
God, I've seen those.
Okay.
That was on World's Dumbest Inventions once. Okay. So
Yes.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'll give you one action
Because
before
there's
some
two
action
things that we
happens.
could do. I mean, we could have you throw a fire grenade and just burn it. Just burn it out, but don't do that. It might set off other...
Are we saying burn the building or burn the smoke cloud?
There's
the smoke
no
cloud
way
is
it's got all
dispersing.
those alchemical components right.
This
at
isn't the
inch
Black
away.
Widow situation.
Yeah, the glow's not going to do anything.
I've got a gas mask on.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
gas mask. Like,
Fine.
I just walk up and knock at the door.
But you said the door was ajar, right?
The door was ajar.
Yes.
So that means
And
there's a
jars
little...
are especially easy to get into.
Ah! Especially
Only
when
if
you're
you got
an
a big,
octopus.
strong trollkin to open.
Question mark.
What
Just
was on
ignore the glass.
As the trollkin would eat the glass.
Puts hair on your chest.
All right. We'll send the Trollkin and the Warjack in.
Okay.
Or the Steamjack, I guess.
Whatever.
So you're sending the big guys in just as the Trollkin, of course,
in
is saying,
case.
"Me first," and shoulders the Steamjack out of the
Oh
way.
no! It fell over.
Ah! Clank, clank, clank. Just as the Trollkin starts to push the door in. Without warning, an ear-shattering explosion bursts from within the workshop, blasting out the windows and throwing you all to the ground.
All right, I'm prone. I get a bonus.
And you know what? It blew the smoke cloud away.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
I guess that's a plus.
They were helping us.
Unusual colored flames fill the night sky for a moment, followed by gouts of smoke pouring from the ruins of the small building. A man in the Order of the Golden Crucible color stumbles out of the front door. By the way, he is not covered in armor. Stumbles out the front door, breathed in flames. He tears off his gas mask from his face and shouts, "They've got it! They've got it!" And he falls to the ground with a mortal wound in his back. As you see, there's a dagger just stuck in his back. The one place not burned is the blood-soaked clothes on his back.
Interesting.
The door to Torm's workshop is blocked with burning timbers, and the house itself is rapidly being consumed by flame. As you pull yourselves to your feet, you realize the two men you were fighting have vanished in confusion, which, by the way, they're dead.
Yeah,
They have vanished.
They
in
are
confusion.
dead. Okay, so what are you going to do? Are you going to continue with the plan? The burning wood is in the way from the explosion. You need someone strong to open the way.
Wait, are you allergic to fire?
I break out in blisters.
Oh, I hate when that
I
happens.
start coughing. I get these red welts. It's very weird. It's happened since I was a child. Never understood why.
It's a very strange thing.
So wait, that guy's fallen over dead? We
That guy,
can't question him.
he's dead.
Okay.
With horrible wound and flames and the whole... Who knows what he inhaled with his gas
I
mask.
just figured I'd ask. Yeah, maybe he
You can
snorted
question...
something.
Do you have someone who can bring the dead back to life?
No, not at this time.
I have someone who can steal the dead.
Hey! Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't help.
You didn't pick the dead bodies.
Oh, yeah. While we're dealing with this situation, I'm just gonna go and loot the bodies.
Okay.
So
Do
this is cool.
you actually loot the bodies?
Yeah, you can loot the bodies.
Might as well while they're...
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'm
gotta
still...
find some clues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, clues. Definitely.
Okay,
not
so
gold.
do we want to continue
Gold.
with the same initiative order for convenience sake? Because important things are happening while the house is on fire.
Yeah, if important things are
seriously
happening,
want
we
me to
should
clear the way?
No, I'll use the Warjack for that.
Alright.
It doesn't get burned.
Oh, you're
I take
soft and fleshy.
I take that as a personal challenge. Now we have to see a burn off.
Oh, jeez.
So for the record, while you're looting the bodies, you find each one has tailored plate armor
You stick that in your
and
pocket.
a
Bag
shield
of holding.
cannon along with 5 reloads for it.
Holy crap.
I don't know if you really want to.
Yeah, not me. I'll point it out to people if it would be useful to them. Anything that's useful to me. Like
Not
money?
really. No,
No.
unfortunately.
Ah, they don't pay them.
There's a slightly burnt gas mask on the other guy. Slightly used.
And a knife.
Get the knife. What are we taking? The knife?
Mine. You have a knife.
Now it was only
Yay.
implicated in a murder.
No, but seriously, I think I may want one of those shields. Those are kind of nice.
You do have your book here, and it does have the stats for that.
Does it?
It should. The shield cannon.
I don't remember if that was
Shield
in the
cannon.
gods and potions book or not.
You okay? Why are you pushing me? You're yawning. Okay, so
There's nothing else on the dead guy that's just...
not really.
Oh,
Take it
okay,
out
okay.
on you.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
everything to
unfortunately,
me.
flames have consumed some important bits on him. Possibly, perhaps there are more
Yeah.
clues inside.
Yeah,
That or
okay.
just like-
Then I'll send my Warjack to
Okay.
do
You're adorable.
I don't know. He's not really charging or attacking, but
Well, you could do just a strength roll and, you know.
yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, there it is. Or physical, because there's a PHY and an STR.
Why you take my smoke away?
I stole your smoke.
Don't steal my smoke.
And replace it with my own. Literally. Okay, so you probably are better off going with...
Yeah, they're both the same number.
Yeah. So just roll it and give me what you
What?
come up
Oh
with.
my god, yes, I want this.
And technically there's 10 reloads.
I promise you that these dice aren't loaded, but I got an 18.
Basically, Doorstop is going in there, and believe it or not, Doorstop is opening the doorway with a Herculean effort and just... I've got the
Like
doorway
Ratchet.
opened.
I could do that.
So, but you're getting kind of glistening moist with the shield there.
Oh, you belong to me now.
Now, was your weapon a one-hand or two-hander?
It is a two-hander technically, but I will do it one hand.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I am giant.
Okay. Do you already have a shield?
Yes,
so
I
it's
do.
just replacing your shields?
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
just casting it aside.
I mean, I may want to toss it somewhere far away because it has the irregular symbol on it. They're like, wonder who caused this.
Just let's tear it off.
Lick it and stick it on the new one.
Lick it and stick it.
Okay.
And
Roll crit.
that works on levels. So, for Doorstop, what is your defense?
Oh crap. 10.
10? Okay, so you actually will be taking some... Oh, duh, I only rolled 2 dice. Why did I grab that third one? Okay, so actually, believe it or not, you don't take damage from the fire. You got lucky. You managed to lift it all safely. Maybe the soot stains on your unclean steam jack, you know, it's protecting them.
Thank you, Doorstop. Literally being
Okay.
Doorstop.
So is anyone going to go inside the burning building? By the way, there are huge plumes of who knows what kind of smoke
I
coming out.
have a gas mask. So you guys can borrow it. I kid. I will go.
You make jokes.
There's a slightly burned gas mask as well. Is it still usable?
It actually still is kind of usable.
Kinda.
I'm too pretty to go in there.
Singed hair. I mean,
Can it fit
what
around
is
the trollkin's face?
a nose.
I don't even have a nose.
So you wouldn't be affected by the smoke.
That's what I'm getting from this.
No nose, still lungs.
Still breathe. Yeah.
Oxygen
But you
required.
regenerate.
Cough out one bad lung, a new one grows in its place.
There you go.
And you know
Oh,
what? We can
God.
put that in the haggis because Trollkin are kind of
Thousands of
Scottish.
trollkin still die of lung cancer every year.
This is an advisory. Okay.
Are you afraid of going in? Is that
I'll
what
take the
you're
partially burned gas mask. And
Okay.
Go. I just don't want to be the one doing all this stuff, you know?
You can go with.
I'm going.
Okay,
I'm
so-
leading the way.
so-
Because
oh,
I am an
oh.
alchemist, and it just makes sense.
Okay, so you guys go in the building.
Yes, now I can
Okay.
smell all the valuable alchemical stuff.
Okay, the entirety of the building's interior is a single large room. Smoke, dust, and caustic vapors linger in the air. The room is in disarray, and the smoldering blast marks dominate the rear of the large room. Workbenches and tables lay on their sides. Pools of bubbling and toxic substances spread across the floor. Splashes of oddly colored liquids mar the walls. Fires gutter amid the wreckage. Providing enough light to see by against the back room is a set of alchemical burners, glassware, and flasks that seem to have been used primarily to cook food, because mad scientists always cook with their beakers.
Yeah.
Through the smoke,
What
you
are
see
they?
a man. It's a cooking grenade.
And this one makes spaghetti.
Woo! Spaghetti Tuesday back on the calendar. Through the smoke, you see a man dressed in a leather apron and work clothes beneath a flaming wreckage, lying in a pool of blood.
Dead.
Boy, it
Blood.
sure would be nice if Ailish could get in here since he's the sleuth. And would be able to tell us what's going on because he's
Too
got
bad you
sleuthing
took
powers.
the gas mask instead of,
I go
going
outside
without
and give
it.
Ailish the gas mask.
You go outside, you pull off. You know better than I what to do in there.
Ailish, darling, you're more skilled at this than I am.
Ooh, flattery will
It's
get
time
you
that you
everywhere.
show off your abilities.
Stop petting Ailish.
By the way, it smells like charred dick.
Stop mourning for those cut off hairs.
I always knew you were a whore.
But it's okay because the mask tastes like her. And something else that you can't quite place.
Like bananas.
Okay,
That
so
works. Yeah, so while boss lady is outside, I'm
You
going to
can-
be making sure I don't step in anything bad. And
Actually-
making my way to the dead person.
Milo, give me
Oh,
an
never mind, just
alchemy
kidding.
roll.
I don't want
Well, okay, then you step in the puddle and your leg dissolves to the kneecap. I think that's caustic.
I got a wrench for
it. Where
that.
did my... Oh, I probably put it right here with my phone.
Oh, secret stash.
I have my phone like right here. I
You're
don't
gonna
want to fail
boost
this.
it? Okay, so throw 3 dice. That's a good thing you rolled the extra dice.
14.
14? Okay, so you know that you identified that the center of the explosion is destroyed equipment near the end of the room. You deduce that this happened because containers with volatile liquids broke and mixed. And you do find another intact acid bomb.
Yay!
Yoink off the shelf.
+1.
This will replace the spot my smoke grenade was in. If you would have rolled a little higher, you could have got rust bomb.
What?
Rust bomb. Okay, just then,
That raises so many questions.
the sleuth comes in and she's doing her deductive reasoning. Momentary thing. It's like in Sykes. They
What
start
makes Sam a
highlighting-
woman?
Oh, woman? Well, you're such a beautiful man. You can possibly be seen as a
That's
woman.
true. Look at that.
Yeah, the butch haircut, you know,
Would
the
you
long
fuck
lovely
me?
hands.
I'd fuck me.
Oh, look! Yet another gaming group with a Wild Bill reference. I can't escape it.
Would you like to give me a forensics roll?
Days without...
2?
Yep, or unless you would like to boost it to make sure you get good.
Days without
Get
Wild
better.
Bill
Well, I mean,
reference.
yeah.
Reset
Reset
back
to
and
zero.
reset to 0.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Whoa.
It's like
those
Inception
dice really
all
want
over
to keep
again.
going.
You should get it.
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
What?
Super
2 5s
critical.
and a 6.
Can you roll my dice from now on?
You know.
So 21.
Okay, apparently I was not kidding about the psych thing. So,
Your nose starts
here-
to bleed. The whole building starts to shake.
let me list off the entirety of all things that you could pick up here. So,
It was built in the.
you find in the room there are runes on bones in the wreckage that are necromantic in nature. Okay, necromantic bones. Animated thralls participated in the attack, presumably to distract Torm while he was stabbed in the back by someone. The knife used on him is of poor quality, though sufficient to serve its purpose. The red rag on the knife is the symbol of vengeance, with the Bloody Skiffs, a gang with a vicious reputation on the Corvus docks. So we have dagger that's cheap, gang, bones, evil necromancy. The explosion and fire are incidental, an accident after the attack. If Milo succeeded his alchemy roll, basically you collaborate together. And the final piece of the puzzle that you know, because you're that badass, whoever stabbed Torm could have finished him. So the murderer was not the primary goal. He bled for several minutes before the explosion. So the Crucible Guard likely arrived after the attack, but just in time to get blown out. because of the huge puddle of blood around him. You know that some asshole clipped him and left him to bleed to death. So killing him was not why whoever came there came there. Now, Gadrick, are you milling about?
It depends if you can say his name right or not.
Gardak.
Gardick, sorry.
Soft skins. Now that I have sufficiently acclimated myself with my new acquisition, it's so shiny.
She's gonna take a break,
Okay, so you want to take a break?
I guess.
All right, that's a good time. We can take a break.
Yeah.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
All I can picture is my grandmother's like gardening.
The big floppy one.
The big like, but it's like those like Sunday at the racetrack, like that guy
With that
Feathers.
big one.
and like a big like flourish over here.
I'm just imagining like a giant tower that is the Pope's hat. When you enter it, though, there's a little crown that attaches to the entire tower, and it's on top of God's head.
This is merely a spire on his crown.
Yeah.
And that's why they have the big important fish hats.
I think it's funnier for God to be wearing a gardening hat.
Oh, the towel fish pontiff. The towel also have funny hats.
Oh, do they?
Speaking of 40K.
40K. There you
I
go.
know, right?
So does everybody want to take a moment and read what their
Already
character
did.
is to everybody, so everyone else knows? Especially like the little at the bottom, what you think of everybody. That's interesting. Oh, and don't forget to introduce yourselves.
Dicks.
Character names or
Character names and your real first name if you want to give your first name, or you can just say, I'm that guy sitting in this chair playing this character.